I think it's everybody's dream to become a full-time content creator. You know, making money while doing something you absolutely love, seeing the world, meeting new people, and just living life on your own terms. I know it was mine ever since I found this platform because everybody seemed so happy and excited to make new videos, and I kind of wanted to be a part of it. I always said I'd start, but never actually do it. But you know what? I did. And it only took me 6 months for it to change my whole life. The reason I'm making this video right now is because there's a lot of gatekeeping and false information on how to actually do this. And as I went through it, I kind of swore to myself that I'm gonna make a change. So I've decided to help you, yes, you, the one watching this video. I'm gonna help you become a full-time content creator in 6 months or less. So let's get started. Okay, so starting out, we're gonna break this in 3 different parts. The first part will cover our strategy plan, the second one our posting strategy, and finally our optimization strategy. For the first part, we need to start off by choosing a niche. A niche is just a subject that we'll keep on talking about in every single one of our videos. Think of it as the main thing we'll be known for in the future. Your niche should be something you have a lot of knowledge in and you love talking about it. Like, for example, filmmaking, fitness, music, you know, the list goes on. Just be careful with what you pick because you will have to stick with it. For the purposes of this video, I'm just gonna pick a random niche, like, for example, fitness. Now, we're gonna pick our main platform and the type of the videos we wanna make. When you're just starting out, I really recommend doing short form instead of long form because it practically teaches you everything you need to know without discouraging you as much as long form does. It just hurts less when one of your videos flop if it didn't really take you that long to make it. Short form practically means TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Short, and long form just means YouTube videos. For short form, there are actually more platforms. You have TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and every platform has their own kind of personality and content style. So you have to experiment on your own to find the one that fits you best. I'm just gonna go with Instagram because that's where I have most of my experience from. Now, we need to come up with a high-value service relevant to our niche and expertise. Like, for example, creating diet plans, creating workout plans, one-on-one coaching, that kind of thing. You can actually pick more and create a sort of package. So if you want to do that, that's okay. It's not a problem. Here's my fitness high-value service if you want to get inspired. This will be the main thing we'll sell, which, well, will allow us to do this full-time in the future. Okay, so now we have a niche and a service. And the last thing we need to create before we get into the fun stuff is the avatar. And no, I'm not talking about Ang, even though that would be pretty cool. I'm talking about creating a fake person that doesn't really exist, but that could act as your perfect viewer. This will also be our perfect client or lead. Also, for those that don't know yet, a lead is just someone that wants to buy our service now or in the future. When coming up with our audience avatar, we want to be really specific. Like, really specific. And we want to know as much as possible about this avatar. The more info you come up with, the better our content will be targeted, which eventually means the more views we're gonna get. Okay, so we managed to get through the first step, and now we have an actual business. So we're ready to start the fun stuff, creating content. If we wouldn't have focused on creating our strategy pillars, it would have been way harder to actually make this a viable full-time job. Now we need a posting strategy because just posting stuff randomly won't really help you grow at all. A posting strategy doesn't have to be complex. It's actually better if it's simple. And we're gonna start this off by posting very specific value-driven videos. In this video, we'll just solve a common problem, like for example, diets being too bland, and we'll add a call to action at the end, like for example, follow me for more dieting tips. Okay, so quick tip, the bigger the pain point of the problem, the more views it's actually gonna get. Because we're on Instagram, Reels are actually used to get new eyeballs to our content because it mainly targets the people who don't follow you. Carousels, which are another posting type on Instagram, are used to talk to your already existing audience. So carousels only go to your followers in most cases, and Reels mostly go to non-followers. So the best way to grow an account from zero is just posting Reels constantly. So of course, our main strategy will be posting Reels at least 4 times a week. This will help us get a lot of new attention to our content, and it won't be long until we actually reach 1,000 followers. When we do reach 1,000 followers, we'll also start posting carousel because now we have an audience that we want to talk to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna post 2 reels, and every 2 reels we're gonna post a carousel. This way we bring new eyeballs to our content and we also talk to our audience. So we're doing pretty good. Now we actually have a pretty solid posting strategy. We'll just keep on posting reels and carousels forever because with this kind of thing, you keep on growing exponentially. When we get to the point of 5,000 followers, we'll start implementing our money-making system. Our last step is coming up with an optimization plan. So we'll create something called a lead magnet. At this point, our call to action is pretty simple and only gets us followers. But we can actually do something that's way better for our progress. A lead magnet is something we give away for free in exchange for someone's email address. This email address can be used to form a better relationship, which in turn means better qualified leads. The lead magnet can be anything, and I really mean anything. It can be a document, it could be an ebook, it could be a mini course. You get the idea. We look at our avatar's pain points or our best performing videos, and we'll just turn some of those into lead magnets. Then, after we have this document, which by the way takes only a few hours to make, we change our call to action. So instead of saying follow me for more dieting tips or stuff like that, we're gonna change it to comment the word book and I'm gonna send you my free ebook. And now what's coming next is practically gonna blow up your mind, because I'm essentially gonna show you how you're gonna make a lot of money from this. You see, you're trying to sell a service, but the thing is, you're not only selling it to strangers or in the best case followers who may be inclined to buy, but you're also selling it on a platform that people don't really come to buy from. Think about this. When exactly are you using Instagram? Because I use Instagram when I want to turn off my mind, crawl away on the couch, in the bathroom. Like nobody's really gonna buy from this platform. So we kind of need to hijack this, but how can we do that? Now, this is the fun part. We're gonna give them the freebie and they are gonna give us their email addresses in exchange, which means we've just unlocked a new way to communicate to these people that is not on this platform. So they'll be in a different state of mind when they actually read our emails. This allows us to change our whole relationship with our followers because we can contact them whenever we want. And by the way, email has a way better selling rate than Instagram or any other platform. Every time they comment a certain word, we'll just send them our freebie, which will be connected to a landing page. The good news is you can actually manually do this, or you can very easily automate everything. You can, for example, use ManyChat or Kit or really any other CRM. I won't cover it in this exact video, but I'll cover it in a future one, so be sure to subscribe for that. Okay, so I want you to get really excited about this because this is practically your whole money-making formula. Oh, and by the way, it runs 24/7, so pretty good. Okay, so by this point, all you have to do is just keep on going. Things are gonna get rough, especially with the views and everything, but if you keep going and you keep improving and you approach every failure like it's an opportunity to grow, you will make this real. So now you have it. The whole plan to becoming a full-time content creator in 6 months or less. It all depends on your execution. If you're fast, it can actually happen in less than 2 months. And if you like to take your time, just 6 months. If you like this video, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. And if you didn't, just let me know in the comments so that I can become better in the next one. That's it. Now go follow your dream and make this happen because you already have the plan. Oh, and by the way, if you message me at my Instagram, @robonfilm, I'd be more than glad to help you with your journey. And I actually respond to every single DM, so don't be shy. That's it for this video. See you in the next one.